We got Kokomo Finance and Pepe XL here on Rugged, Ruined, and Wrecked. I just love those ditties every time. I say it every time. I love that Rugged, Ruined, and Wrecked song. When I hear it, I can't wait to tell everybody about what's going on, how not to get rugged, ruined, or wrecked. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking, here on the DYOR Media Network. As you can see here, we got some new logos going here, branching out past our roots and bringing the media network to a whole bunch of different places. So I thought it'd be time to update our graphics. You know what didn't get updated? Scams. They're still out there. They're still out there. Like I said in the intro, we've got Kokomo Finance and Pepe XL for you this week. And I want to thank, as you can see over my shoulder here, Auditchain for being the presenting sponsor of Rugged, Ruined, and Wrecked and helping out the DYOR Media Network. Appreciate their support. We'll have more about them later. But first, we got to get to the rugs, the ruins, and the wrecks. Like I say every time, everyone, we take people's unfortunate examples of losing all their money and taking it in the shorts in order to teach you something. Use other people's misfortune to make sure that you do not get wrecked out there. Well, you don't hear the word Kokomo that much. Reference to an old Beach Boys song. Everybody kind of hums but doesn't really know the words. And to a town in Indiana that I have a lot of old nightmares about for reasons I'm not going to get into. But anyway, as you can see, Twitter, around January sometime, was the last time that December here, and then in January, last two times that Kokomo was mentioned on Twitter. January of 23. And the very next time, all of a sudden, an influencer comes around saying, hey, Kokomo Finance is live on Optimism. I don't know what that is, Viet or Indonesian. I don't read or speak either one of those languages. Sometimes you can tell, but not all the time. But the influencers are coming out. Big things are coming, Rio Hunter says. Lending protocol platform Optimism and Arbitrum launch on DeFi Lambda, audited by Zero X Guard. Not always a good thing. The team is planning to deploy an ARP, liquidation locked by ETH, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, a nice little chart starting to pump. Said, hey, looks like good things. OX Guard says, new audit coming out. This was March 22nd. Yeah. OX Guard, they've been on this show before. Not for good things. Live on Optimism. Apparently, I thought it would be good to put that up there twice. So good things are coming. Influencers are out. They're audited. They're launched. They're green candles all the way. Twitter is just talking all about them. Oh, Twitter isn't saying all good things about them. No. Just in, $4 million stolen in malicious transactions. This is March 27th. March 27th. We had the audit on the 22nd. We had the launch. And then, not nearly a week later, $4 million seems to be missing. Well, can't just take Twitter's word for it. Nope. Let's go to their website. Yeah, you knew this was coming, right? Come on. How long have you been watching this show? 3 years now? Well, maybe they decided to migrate to something new because it wasn't going well, so let's check their medium white paper. Nope. 404. Gone. Well, their code must still be around, right? Their GitHub? No. They're gone. Now, you know, if you've paid attention long enough in this show, what comes next, right? When should you have sold this project? And that's right, 10 minutes ago. Because why? Their Twitter is also deleted, just like your money, deleted. Sure enough, here's the chart on the Certic exit scam warning. They really too. They took everything quick here. They took, as you can see where it launched and just trickled around for a few days. All of a sudden it boomed, boom, 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 traded a little bit. And then the developer said, we've been doing this long enough. We got other rugs to get to. So we're going to take all your money and whoosh, get out of here. Your money is no mas. Bye-bye. What's different about this one? This one got most of these rug pulls get a certain demographic that kind of just gloms in on the Telegram. And so the Telegram is filled with the same people from the same country. So all the same people get rugged. And they all complain in the same language on Twitter, and so forth. But this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one was worldwide. Japanese. Konnichiwa. I don't speak Japanese, so I apologize for using the wrong word. Rug pull. 4 million gone. Turkish. Exit scam. Italiano. El bye-bye-o. Spanish. Yep. Kokomo finances. Disappearance y deja millones de dólares. Whatever. Goodbye. Everybody in every language knows this. Bye-bye, money. The final report from Certic. March 22nd, Kokomo Finance conducted an exit scam and stole 4 million user funds. Basically, what they did is they did it the old-fashioned way. They had a ton of tokens that they were able to just sell and take all the liquidity from it. The details of which are actually kind of new. They actually developed a secondary contract to interact with the main contract. So even though the liquidity was locked and they didn't have the ability to mint an infinite amount of tokens, they were able to change the reward procedures. They were able to change a few things and use their new contract, something with wrapped BTC, whatever, doesn't matter. It was a scam, and they took all your money. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They took all your money. Yeah. Happens. Still happens all the time. And one of the problems with this one, what do I always say? Always say with these things? Got to be doxxed. Can't invest in programs that don't have doxed devs. Now, I get it. The regular Pepe, Shib, there's a couple of them that actually did well. But Pepe was a scam also, but it just got really popular. And Shib was just an outlier. And there's, of course, a bunch of other ones. But there's 200,000 other ones that all rugged. That's why you got to use Anani docs. No, they didn't tell me to say that or give me any money, but you should use them. And you should not invest in projects where the team isn't doxed. Anyway, let's hear from our sponsor now, Auditchain.
Most of you know that crypto exchanges have been taking a beating about transparency, and many groups out there are trying to solve that, but Auditchain has already done that. Auditchain's protocols and network of validators can mathematically prove that a company's entire financial state, not just proof of reserves, but a proof of state, and whether or not that company is providing accurate reporting and information to the respective government regulators and to the public. Seriously, you and I can check crypto companies and traditional companies' financial reports for transparency and accuracy using a logic and reasoning engine called PepeXL that records its output where? On the blockchain. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, blockchain technology is now able to be used to check on traditional companies. Behind me is a list of companies that comprise the S&P 500, S&P 100. In essence, the largest U.S. companies by size. More than one quarter, 29 out of 100, have problems with their reports. Remember, accounting and other corporate systems are garbage in and garbage out. So if there are problems with the data out for these companies, in red here, what does that mean? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There are problems with the data going in. And this was figured out not by accounting or auditing firms and fleets of consultants. This was compiled and reported on by Auditchain's PepeXL validating nodes and took only 5 minutes. It's revolutionary and it's a disruptor technology. Auditchain.
Once again, thank you to Auditchain for presenting this episode of Rugged, Ruined, and Wrecked. Let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. let's get back to it. Anyway, so we've got on our second segment here of the day, we've got one that hasn't officially gone in the tank yet, but we're watching you. We're watching you. I'm sure everyone has heard Pepe. Everyone knows about Pepe. It went absolutely bonkers. It started out as a scam, I might add. Started out as a scam in which, when it was very small and people bought a lot, the owners of the contract blacklisted a bunch of the top wallets and then renounced the contract. So there was no coming back from it. Thus, it created this push. Didn't have any sell pressure. Just went up from there, and now it's listed on all these places and went absolutely crazy. As you can see from the chart here, started out nice and low. They blacklisted a bunch of the wallets to stop the selling. And then with the natural buy pressure and the FOMO kicked in listings, boom, 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 boom. And people made millions of dollars on that. I've seen a lot of charts look exactly like this. Now the money comes out, little resurgence in it, but the money starts slowly trickling out as the interest goes away. Pepe, as we all know, Pepe the Frog, did quite well. Now, Pepe XL. Hey, it's even better. In fact, it's bigger, better, stronger, faster, more fair, and much more to love. Hey, he's got more of them, more to love. And this key phrase here, much more fair. Much more fair. I don't know how to talk about that, why it's much more fair. But it's starting off okay. It launched a couple days ago, way down here at 8013. It is now at 5019, meaning that's a 1000x. 1000x. If you had invested $1, you'd have 1,000. If you invested 1,000, remember math class, you would have $1 million right now. That's right, $1 million. That's what you can turn 3 BNB to 3,000 BNB. That's amazing. Anyway, we need to break this down and say, how did that happen so fast? How did that happen so fast? Let's take a look at the liquidity and the pool information. Here, the total liquidity is $2.1 million. That's pretty good. It's a lot of money in the project. That's actual money, fiat, put into it via stablecoin, via however you got it in there. 24-hour volume, 215,000. It's pretty good. Market cap, $131 million. It's worth $131 billion. This little Pepe XL project. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is that that is, let's see, a 2% ratio, meaning 2% of liquidity to market cap ratio. 1% would be 1.3 million. And so a little bit less. In fact, it's about 1.8%. That's too low. That means small buys and sells have an enormously large effect on the price. And this market cap, if this liquidity were to double by the volume doubling, the market cap would go up by like 8 times. It's not a linear thing. It's an exponential type thing. And it would grow to the point where is not feasible to deal with. I've had some experience with that in the past. Anyway, what that means is that this $131 million in market cap is sitting divided up in people's wallets. And so anyone with a wallet that is 1% or 1.8% or just 2 1% wallets could sell those wallets out and take all the liquidity like that. And that's a risk you have to take with these. You really need to watch out because at any moment, any of those top wallets, the ones that are not blacklisted, could rug the project simply by selling what's in their wallet. And it wouldn't be a scam, of course, unless it was the devs or other insiders that got their tokens and knew it was coming. It's tough. It's tough out there. There's only 1,300 holders. Their Telegram has 2,800 or so. Something's amiss. Something's amiss. Total transactions, only 800. Only 862 transactions. Yet they have 1,300 holders. Got to think each holder is going to have a transaction, right? Something's amiss. Something is amiss there. Anyway, let's get further into it here. Oh, wait. I think we have something coming up here. Oh, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Pepe XL, a money laundering scam. Oh, couldn't it be true that it's just gold being printed or being mined and money being printed? No, the reg list here is calling it a money laundering scam. And let's get into the reasons why they are calling it a money laundering scam. Nobody wants to hear about money laundering scams. Oops, let's bring that back. Here's their Telegram. And it's showing, what it's not showing you is that people are getting banned. People are getting banned for saying, hey, I can't sell. I've been blacklisted. Boom, they're being deleted, gone, bye-bye. Not allowed back in. And everything is, the devs on it are fairly hostile. If people ask any questions, they basically tell them off, say you're not wanted here, get lost. Very hostile. Anytime there's hostile devs, you know there's a problem. But anyway, let's look at this chart. There's something up with it with these two big wicks here. Let's get a closer look at it. The closer look at it, one of the things that this project that Pepe XL is doing is burning large chunks of their tokens. And the hows and whys, that's for another day. But this chart gives away what's happening. As you can see here in the green wick here, right when they did the burn, it raised the price. By burning, they reduced the supply, the same amount of dollars divided over the same amount of money. Means there's more money allocated each token, thus the price is higher. But look, the price immediately came down. And then it happened here again. A large buy, a large buy, and then a large sell immediately. What this is telling us is that my wife is home. What this is telling us is that the burn was followed by an immediate sell-off. An immediate sell-off happened, then it again a few minutes happened later. Anyway, so it happened again. The burn happened, then it was immediate sell-off. And what this means is that the person who sold knew the burn was coming. And so as soon as the burn happened, they sold off. In essence, what they did was transfer the money from the project via the burn and the rising price directly into their wallet by selling. And that's a classic example of money laundering, because if you do chain analysis of this, you would see the wallet just buy at a low price and then sell at a high price. It wouldn't show any shenanigans or anything like that. And so as long as the person declared their profits and paid their taxes, it looks like the money is clean and earned the old-fashioned way, gambling in shitcoins. There they go. But we all know, if someone got the timing of that right twice right in a row and took a couple $100,000 out of the project, that means that they knew it was coming and they scammed you. Oh. Takes the wind out of you, ladies and gentlemen. Takes the wind out of you all the time watching these scams happen. Takes the wind out of you. And the reg list is claiming they tweeted 10% of the Pepe XL holders have had their wallets blacklisted. And this isn't just rumor mongering or anything like that. It's right here on Etherscan. Let's take a look at it. So here on Etherscan, you can see the transactions, all of these blacklists. Blacklist transactions. And if you ask the devs if they didn't ban you when you're trying to ask, they would say, oh, we were just blacklisting bots. But if you look at the individual transactions, that first of all, it can't be that many bots. There's 80 of them or so. Then you would look at it and see that, no, they're regular wallets. They're not contracts. They're not bots. They're wallets that have a history of buying and selling, and everything looks normal. And there's people complaining that they can't sell. They're doing it the old-fashioned way. They're doing it the mean way, scamming people. But anyway, like I said, this one hasn't gone in the tank yet. But we're watching you, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching you, Pepe XL. We're watching you on this one. And if anything changes, be sure we will report back on it here on Rugged, Ruined, and Wrecked. But until that time, that's all we got for you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to our sponsor, Auditchain. We thank you very much. Everyone go check out auditchain.finance. Thank you for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. We'll have more for you, as they say, next week or the week after that. So be there.